What's up, YouTube? It's me, KC, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, I know the quality is bad. I'm using my Nintendo 3DS cam. My HD camcorder can't hold a charge right now, so it's over there charging. So if you want to see it, it's right here charging. But anyways, enough with that. The main reason I decided to make this video is because an article piqued my interest today on the MyNintendoNews.com website. In the article, the title says that Nintendo is giving out free dev kits to third-party publishers. So the article states that a guy named John Holmes from Destructoid has announced via Twitter that he has been hearing that a number of third-party devs have been receiving free Wii U dev kits in an effort to entice them to design games for the system. Now I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, well, it's about god dang time. Seriously, man, I don't understand why Nintendo didn't give this out, way before. Even during the time when they had first showed the Wii U, they could have gave tons of devs the kits that they needed to design for the dang thing, because they obviously don't know what they're doing right now. I mean, they just slapping around the Nintendo Wii U, and they like, what did this do? Basically, what they did with the Nintendo, well, not the Nintendo, PlayStation 3, oh my goodness, Basically, what they did for the PlayStation 3, they didn't really know what the crap was going on with that console. So, that's why everybody's developing for the Xbox. Why? Because it's more user-friendly. Devs know how to develop for it. It's easy to work for. It's easy to make for. So when the Wii U came out, and that was in 2011 that the Wii U was announced, Nintendo could have gave out free dev kits a long time ago. I don't understand why they waited all the way up until now to do that. But better late than never. But, I mean, I understand it's better late than never, but at the same time, it's just ridiculous because the Wii U was just stumbling out the gate. It's not like these devs knew what they were doing, obviously, because there were no fresh titles for real. What do you have? Zombie U that came stumbling out the gate as well, and reviews looking bad for it from IGN and across the board, getting mixed reviews. Not necessarily if... I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that it was a bad game or a good game, but it was getting mixed reviews. So it's your kind of taste kind of game. And or do you think that the average consumer is willing to just shell out $60 knowing that? No, not really, because I didn't shell out the $60, and I for dang sure know that my friends and everybody else wouldn't shell out the $60 for a game like that, because they were on the ropes of getting it, but they decided not to because of the reviews and all the mixed comments coming out for it. So that's why they didn't get it. But other games, I mean, what did they have coming out of the gate? Like when they first came out, what new titles, even if they suck, what new titles can you say that actually came out for the Wii U? None, for real. What are you going to say? Mario? New Super Mario Brothers U? That came out for the Nintendo Wii and came out for Nintendo 3DS not too long ago, and then they decided to release it again. I mean, come on, that should have been a direct sequel to the DS version. They should have left the Wii one alone. They should have left the Nintendo 3DS one alone. Really, the Nintendo 3DS one needed to go. It wasn't no reason to make it for the Nintendo 3DS. I mean, seriously, they couldn't wait for the Nintendo Wii U's version. But anyways, it was just crazy. It was no fresh titles coming out of the gate. I mean, Nintendo Land. I mean, you had Tank Tank Tank, but we known about Tank Tank Tank. I think they were saying that it was in the arcades or something. It was like an arcade game, so people have known about Tank Tank Tank. I mean, you had a lot of third-party games of ports that were already from different systems a long time ago on the PC, on the Xbox, on the PlayStation 3. They've been on there forever. You know what I'm saying? I decided to get Black Ops because it was different. It had the motion controls and you could play on the gamepad. That was different. And the New Super Mario Brothers U, I thought that was cool. because I was ensured by Nintendo that, oh my gosh, there will be a slew of games coming out in the launch window that you would be interested in. Yet we still didn't get a release date for Wonderful 101, Bayonetta 2, and Pikmin 3 that has been in development for like 5 years already. Where the crap is that game? So that left people kind of scratching my head, as well as like what Nintendo is doing. And here it is right here. The devs not getting the kits very soon enough. I mean, well, not soon enough, okay? That's basically what it's saying right here. I mean, the article didn't say that, but you can also, I mean, you can basically look at it as it's saying it, basically, because the devs didn't even really know what they were doing. Even when they announced it at E3 at 2011, they didn't know what the console was for. You can't expect your student to know what the crap is going on if you didn't give them material. Better yet, you can't really make them understand what's going on if the professor in the material isn't there trying to teach them what's going on. At least give them the material so that they will be able to learn for them on their own. So I think that the dev kits is a great idea. It's a step in a great direction. Another thing that was good was that Nintendo decided to work with third parties. You know, an example for the Wii U, Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei are supposed to be joining up. Okay? They're supposed to be joining up to make a crossover game. They're both going to be in the same game. How does this help Nintendo? It's easy. It's very easy. Because since the third parties are working with Nintendo, they basically can give them ideas of what their console is all about. So, when they make their next new game, you know, the third party makes their next great game, it will be for the Wii U. It will play great. No frame rate. Well, I'm not going to say no frame rate issues, but I'm hoping that the frame rate would improve because they will understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If it's built from the ground up for the Wii U, and Nintendo has been coaching them while making this crossover game, when they decide to part ways and do it on their own, they will have a good understanding of what the Wii U's architecture is all about. You know what I'm saying? So that was a step in a great direction. So Nintendo stumbling out of the gate, I don't think it's a bad console at all. I think it's great. But at the same time, I mean, they made it seem like the launch window, I mean, I was really excited that the launch window was going to be packed with a couple of games here and there, or we was going to get Pikmin or We Fit You or Wonderful 101 or Bayonetta 2 or something. They would tell us something, but we haven't heard anything, no confirmed release dates. I thought that stuff was going to be coming out in the spring. That's what Reggie basically said. So right now, it's nothing to play on the Nintendo Wii U. I know it's going to be awesome in the future, but Nintendo really kind of stumbled out of the gate very bad. I mean, if they haven't learned their lesson with the Nintendo 3DS, I mean, that's another thing. They let third-party publishers and multi-platform and all that bullcrap design for the Nintendo 3DS just to see what they could do for the system, but they said they learned their lesson, and then they went to the Wii U, and they did the same exact thing. Why would you do the same exact thing that didn't work for the Nintendo 3DS when it first came out? Now it's successful, I understand, but, I mean, why would you want to risk that again? But anyways, I'm babbling along. Let me know what you think about this article, what I have to say about in this vlog about the third-party support for the Nintendo Wii U. Post that up in the comments below. But with that being said, my Wii U is finally back from the shop or whatever. I think it was just a plug issue. That's all it was. I probably just needed a new plug because they in the little thing it said plug replacement. So I'm back. I'm going to be playing more Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate. I'm going to be playing more Mass Effect on my PlayStation 3. But anyways, hit me up on the Gaming Access site. Is a place for all gamers. www.gamingaccess.weebly.com. We have all gamers there for you. Be posted up in the link description below. I'll see you on my site, and I'll see you online for the Nintendo Wii U. If you guys want to play or anything, just PM me. Peace.